All right, last video I think we're going to be doing on the Jeep here for a few bits. We're going to be replacing the, repairing the seal. There's a seal right at the differential, the pinion seal. So we got to remove the drive axle to do that. We've already taken the diff cover off because we're going to resurface the oil and kind of change all that out at the same time. Figure since we're in here working on the differential stuff and all the front suspension, we're going to go ahead and do this as well. So we take you on the inside and show you how to remove this drive line. All right, so you have 8 bolts right here that hold this in. Okay, you got to remove those, but then you also got to go back here to the back one. So there's also 8 bolts on that. You got to remove those as well so that you can drop the back of the axle down so that you can get the front of this one out. But go ahead and make sure you mark it too so you know exactly where you're going to be putting your axle when you put it back together. Very important to make sure you mark it just the way it's balanced, and then we'll go ahead and take this apart. All right, so I removed this rear part of the axle. Wasn't really easy. I had to actually remove, there's a skid plate back here. I had to remove that to get access to that. But now that we're ready, we'll go ahead and we can access this front seal. So I'll show you how to remove that.
Go.
Yep. Just get your pry bar in here. You just got to kind of work it a little bit. Let's get it, and then just pop it out. There you go. All right, now that we got the drive line out, I want to show you guys a little trick. Got a little seal right here that I want to pull off. And then once I get that seal off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some emery cloth. So this is just some 320 grit emery cloth. And then I'm just going to put it around this and I'm going to sand this down. Get off this little edge. There's a little bit of a lip right here. I'm going to try to sand as much of that off so that the new seal seats up really nice. So I want to have just enough that I can pull it up like this. Just gonna grind it. You don't have to do very much, just break the edge off of it. And this will make it seat really nice. Okay, so here's the old seal. I kind of had to really destroy it to get it out. Here's the next one, the new one that I'm putting in. So this is the part number. It's a 710461 by National Seals. I just picked that up at O'Reilly. So that's for the pinion seal. And then I'm just going to take some of the Permatex Ultra Black gasket maker and go around the edge here and put this little pumpkin housing back on. I'm going to do that now. Alright, well I just got back from the auto parts store. This old seal, the one I thought was the right one, was wrong. This one is 5778 by National Seals. This is the new one. So, and it actually has a number on it right here. You can see, sorry, it says 5778. So this is the new one that we're going to be putting in. What I found was different was this little lip right here. The other one did not have that lip, and it inside this axle it has that lip. So what I ended up doing is I pulled this part for a Cherokee, not a Grand Cherokee, but just a Cherokee, and also the Liberty, I believe, was the same seal. So I'm gonna go put this in now. All right, now that I got the right seal, I'm gonna attempt to put this bad boy in. Let's get that thing lined up. And this one's a little different because it mounts on the inside of the axle because there's this little lip, but this looks like the right one. So I'm just going to kind of get it started with that. We'll grab a stick of wood, kind of drive it in more evenly with the wood. Alright, nice and flush. Go ahead and put everything back together. Now this part's not necessary. Remove these bolts, take this diff cover off, get all that oil cleaned out. We went ahead and did that just because we want to get it all cleaned out since we're servicing it all. We've done the upper control arm bushings. We've also done the lower control arms in another video. We just finished the wheel hubs. So a lot of videos on this. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to remove this drive line. It's kind of tricky. You got to do it, remove the back. We'll take you over there and show you. So I already removed the drain plug. The reason I do that is so I can kind of hold it in position so that I don't mess up the seal. Alright, so I went in a crisscross pattern, kind of got them all snug. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten them down to about 20 foot-pounds. Still want to go in a crisscross motion, kind of like you're putting on a tire. Alright, well, we just finished up the pinion seal, changed the differential fluid in the Jeep here. Had a couple problems with the part numbers. I don't know, for some reason the Grand Cherokee didn't pull up for like the seal. The pinion seal was wrong. I showed you there in the video. Also, the bushings were wrong. So I had to actually pull it up for a Cherokee and just a Wrangler. So I cross-referenced the numbers on a Wrangler and a Cherokee. Was able to finally get the stuff that I needed. So hopefully this video will help you guys so you don't have to deal with that same problem that I had to deal with. So please rate, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you guys in the next round.